What's going on, YouTube? As y'all seen the title, we got one leg per game. Although I do have my favorite pick of the day, my favorite leg of the day. Stay tuned and you guys will see that, which is a sure lock, sure to hit. I'm very confident in it, and you guys should be in it too. I'm Rue from Elite Line Sports. Let's just get into this slate, man. Let's get into it. Yo, yesterday we was 11 for 22, 50%. If you want to take away some of the injuries and do not plays like Harden and a few bad beats that could have been, bro, we could have been like a 70%. But that's all right, man. Listen, we still got more to come. So, one lock per game. One thing that I do like from this game is Norman Powell. If he does play, looks very good. He's questionable. However, the similar players hit rate is very good. 60%. Solid, right? Cool. They're middle of the pack. The Sixers are, let's just say, hypothetically speaking, let's just say if it's 1 out of 20, right? Because they're middle of the pack. 76% when he hits over 20.5, right? In the surplus of 21 games. Now, are they home? They are away. That being said, however, look at Norman Powell. When he's away and he's playing the middle of the pack teams, he hits over 20.5, 81% of the time. Like, bro, like, these are numbers that we want to look at. These, like, you see what I'm saying? Like, bro, just look how nasty this is. Like, this is one lock that I do like from this game. So I would book that very, very quickly. I'm not sure if they played. They did play. And he scored 32 points. This was against without Tyler Hero, however, but I do think with Tyler Hero it doesn't make a big difference. Next up, so that's the first game that I like. Next up, we got the Hornets versus the Pacers. I do like Jarris Walker. Jarris Walker didn't do so hot last game. I understand. He played against the Sixers. Now he's playing against a team. Their defense against his position was 14th, and he scored 8. I think his line was like 17.5. Now they dropped it to 16.5, right? The Hornets are 23 and 30 having to guard his position. Similar players, looks phenomenal. Green. Patrick Williams, Buzelis, Will Riley, Keyshawn George, Jabari Smith. So if we're looking at that, I get it. He hasn't been getting much minutes, but now he does. Listen, I like Jarris Walker. I think Jarris Walker gets it back. Gets it going, so just kind of book him for the lock. All right, that's our second lock. Third up, we got Wizards at Atlanta. Now, Jalen Johnson has already been ruled out. I like Onyeka Okongwu. Nice points. I get it. You could take the points. I'm not a fan of it, but I am going to take his rebounds. They're literally bottom tier. The Wizards are 30 out of 30 having to grab rebounds or stop centers. When Onyeka Okongwu plays top 10, bottom 10 teams having a guard to position who stops rebounds, he's 64%. When he's home, 3 out of 7. However, they have played each other, so don't let that fool you. He's got a 3, 9, and 10. So 8.5. The line was at 9.5. Wow. Now it's at 8.5. This is a steal. I'm not gonna lie. As soon as I see this video, y'all should run and go ahead and grab this leg as soon as possible. So I like Onyeka Okongwu. That's the rebounds. That's the third lock of today's NBA slate. Next up, we got Nick Claxton. And I know I get it that it's the Nets. The Nets are bad. They're playing against the Spurs are on a 10-game dub streak, which is why it makes it so much more. So many people are gonna put money on the Spurs to win. The Nets might even make this a game. Now, they have played against each other. He has gotten 17. However, one thing about the Spurs, they cannot stop their center. The other team's center, for some odd reason, I don't know what it is. Wemby does get blocks and steals, but however, he comes in and out of the game. Nick Claxton has been very good at having this PRA. When he plays against teams that's bottom 10 having to guard his position, he's 70% hit rate to get over 22.5. Similar players have been killing it too. See, this is what I'm trying to tell you. Centers, man, they know what they're doing. When they play against the Spurs, Jakob Poeltl, Jalen Duren, Maxime Reynard, right? Mark Williams, right? Jackson Hayes, Diabate, right? So, because they're home, look at this number. When Nick Claxton is home and he plays against bottom 10 teams having to guard his position for PRAs, he's 85% of having to hit his line. These are numbers that we will take to the bank every fucking day. So smash this, take this quick, bro. Run to the window for this shit. So I like Nick Claxton. I'm gonna stay away from MPJ here. And if you guys have tuned in and stayed here for quite some time, shout out to y'all. I'm about to give y'all my favorite play of the slate. And it is Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant's PR is my favorite play of the game. Favorite leg of the slate. I get it. Magic is 7 out of 30, having the guard position. It's still Kevin Durant, bro. Right? So, similar players. Kawhi Leonard, Newt. Line was 29.5. He got 37. Brandon Ingram, 20.5. Got 35. Jimmy Butler, 2 times. Line was 20.5. Got 21. Line was 19.5. Got 33. The other time was Brandon Ingram. Line was 23.5. He got 17. That's not too far off. So, we're talking about Kevin Durant here. When he plays against top 10 teams, he's 5 out of 17 having to get his shoot over 26.5. Normally his line is at 24.5. It's at 26.5 because they do think that Kevin Durant is gonna nuke, right? The past 2 games, Kevin Durant's kind of been on a little bit of a chill mode, right? They played against the Utah Jazz. Utah Jazz is very bad. Just look, they won by 20. Okay, he scored 18 points. There's no need for him to score, right? So, and then they played against the Kings. Kings are also very bad. So he's been on a chill pill, like in 28 minutes, 34 minutes, right? But at the same time, he's not playing any comp the past 2 games, okay? They won by 20, they won by 31. Now they're playing against the Magic team who just dismantled the Lakers at home, okay? So now the Rockets are traveling to Orlando. So they're going to need KD more than ever, okay? So when he's away, look 3 and 8. Listen, KD. Oh no, that's the points. I'm sorry. We're looking at points and rebounds. Okay, so if we're looking at points and rebounds, it's the same thing. 80%. Some of the players get 2 over the line. LeBron James, Kawhi Leonard, Keegan Murray, Kyle Kuzma, Lauri Markkanen. When he plays against top 10 teams having guards position, he's 50%. And when they're away, he's literally going to go bonkers. Like, I think Kevin Durant is one of the easiest locks of the slate. Sometimes you just got to look past the numbers, just got to go with the narrative. Kevin Durant is a lock in my favor. So if we're just talking about the simple lock, mind you, that's my favorite play. I still got another leg for y'all in the same game. I'm putting out bangers for y'all, man. We're always shooting over 50%. Let's see if we can aim for 100% this today. I like the PRA for Mr. King of the Hill, Paolo Banchero. He went crazy against the Lakers. Literally, he's playing against the Rockets. They're going to need hit their leader. Literally, Wagner's out. Suggs might be out again. Desmond Bane has been going crazy too, but Paolo Banchero is going to take the bulk of the shots. When he plays against the top 5 defense, he is 60% of having to hit over 34.5. That was his line. His line before was 33.5. That's what I got here. But the lines has moved 34.5. Since similar players have been doing well too. But when they're home, 1 of 1. Hey, listen. He played against the Raptors, who are 3rd at having a guarded position. Now he's playing against number 2. So I like Paolo Banchero to still keep things rolling here. Okay, he's back home. So, he got some home cooking, man. He's about to look nice today. I like Paolo Banchero. Next up, we got the Blazers at Chicago. One lock I like from here is Donovan Clingan. 23 out of 30 having a guarded position. Bulls are just dismantled. They don't have much of a rim protection. They don't have anybody down there. Literally, I think he's going to eat with his rebounds and points, if you ask me personally. Points, similar players, 73% hit rate is insane. They get 4 over the line. Similar players get 4 over the line. Listen to what I just said. Similar players, 4 over the line, okay? So, literally, Clowney, line was 15, got 22. Mamusvili, line was 13, got 17. Collins, line was 15, got 23. So it's like these numbers, bro, you just gotta take them, dog. You see what I'm saying? And if you think he's gonna kill it on the point, on the boards and the basket, bro, I just think he's gonna kill it, bro, today. Literally 5 for 15. I get it. You know what I mean? Just don't let it shy away, bro. Scam money don't make no money. Over the past January, he's been killing it for the points and the rebounds. When he plays against bottom 10 teams having to guard his position for points and rebounds, Spurs. I mean, look, man. Wemby's nice and all, but he's not stopping centers from having to get theirs, bro. Kings, very bad. Wizards, very bad. Jazz, very bad. And now he's playing against the Bulls where there's no rim protection. Look for Donovan Clinton to at least get, like, I ain't gonna hold you, 18 rebounds with, like, damn near 20 points. I think he nukes today, bro. Points and rebounds at 29.5 seems very too much of a steal, bro. I'm gonna take that every day. So, next up, we got the Kings and the Mavs. We got, I like, who do I have here? Marvin Bagley. No. Middleton is probable. Flag is out. PJ Washington is ruled out. Daniel Gafford is doubtful. Anytime they say doubtful, that means they're not most likely not going to play. Now, I get it. He's playing against a team that's bottom tier, and the Kings are having to guard a position 30 out of 30. Now, let's just go ahead and do some numbers. With Dallas, right, when he put... So, hold on. Let me X this out. He's played 3, 4, 5, 6 games with his new team, right? He's the only big man that I think of that they have. Yeah, he's the only big man. They might go small ball once he's off the court, but I'm pretty sure he started. When he plays against, look, he's got 16 against the Spurs. They're 20 at having to guard a position. 21, he got 15 and 22. So it's like, that tells you that when he plays against teams that's bottom 10, he scores more. 16, 15, 22, right? Cool. I get it. He got 24 here, but listen, that's 26 minutes. I think he's going to play over 30 minutes now because he's the only big out there. 15.5 seems very doable, very easy to get if he's playing against the last team that's having to guard. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, they're 30 out of 30 having to guard shots within 10 feet of the basket, and 89% of his shots come from there. I think Bagley gets like at least 22 points. I'm not even going to hold you. So next up, we got the Pelicans and the Jazz. Don't want to get too much into this. It's pretty simple. I could easily go with Zion Williamson. I think a lot of people's going to go with Zion Williamson. But that's what the books want y'all to do. I'm going to go DeJounte Murray here, man. DeJounte Murray's first game back runs 25 minutes, 1x4, shot 11 times. He got a total of 2 rebounds, 3 assists. I think this only ramps up even more because he's playing against the Jazz. They kind of wanted to get a feel back for the game. I think DeJounte Murray, this one's a little bit skeptical here. I like his PRA at 24.5. I think they just going to get DeJounte Murray back into the flow of the game. And what better way to do it than having to play against the worst team in the NBA and having to guard any position is the motherfucking Sacramento, is the Utah Jazz with the Kings. Man, literally, bro, these are just teams trying to tank for like the top pick at this point. So I like DeJounte Murray to get acclimated with his new team. Zion Williamson, Saddiq Bey, getting more assists, rebounds, Derrick Queen, all that. So I do like DeJounte Murray, PRA 24.5. Next up, we got a little bit of a revenge spot. Not touching the stars here. I like DeAndre Ayton. When DeAndre Ayton has played against his former team, which he was drafted #1 overall pick by, 12, 20, and 12. That is insane. They are 11 out of 30 having a guard position. Still doesn't scare me away. It's going to be a revenge spot. The line is at 10.5. He scored over 10.5 3 times. But let's just, for the sake of argument, let's just do the numbers. When he plays against top 10 teams, he's 41% having to get over 10.5, right? Cool. But now when he's on the away side, 50%, still, I like it. 3 out of 6. Still makes me feel good about myself. However, now look at the similar players. Similar players like Zubac, Queen, Valanciunas, Queen again, Zubac, right? Similar players like DeAndre Ayton's stature and play style literally has been killing it, except for Isaiah Hartenstein, who's not really known as a big who's going to put the ball in the hoop. He likes to rebound and assist. But y'all get the idea. I like DeAndre Ayton, 10.5. I think that's a lot too. So, and then last but not least, we got the motherfucking All-Star Game MVP, Anthony Edwards. Now, bear with me. He played against the Clippers, didn't do so hot, right? This is December. This is before the new year. Then they lost by 19 and scored 23. So if it wasn't a blowout, Anthony Edwards for sure would have gotten over 30. Now, this is straight coming off of the All-Star break. He's rested. He's going to play them again, so he knows he hasn't done so hot. However, similar players looks insane. Look at the difference. Luka Doncic 3 times has gotten 6 over the line. That's the average difference. Luka, 30.5 line, got 38, 31.5, got 32, 32.5, got 43. So I like Anthony Edwards here. Okay, his points look good. When he plays against bottom 10 teams having a guard his position, 66% to hit. He's on the away. 83% of the time he scores over 28.5 if he's playing against bottom 10 teams. Now, listen, they're 26 out of 30. Let's just do 25 out of 30, all right? Because that's going to be the bottom 5. 88%. And that is my last leg for you guys. 1 lock per game. Listen, don't let these numbers fool you, man. These numbers look so fucking good. Take them. Like I said, I actually took my time, did my research, make sure that you guys are honestly hit. Oh, actually, that was 24 and 30. 25 out of 30, 85%. Still 80%, bro. With that being said, man, appreciate every single one of y'all for tuning in to Elite Line Sports. I'm Rue. And listen, if y'all win some money, put it down in the comments and let me know what actually got y'all some money. With that, I'll catch y'all in the next one. Appreciate every single one of you guys.